Army! It is Saturday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm Ryan Clark.
I'm Matt Boone.
He's Matt Boone, and we're going to be here for the next 1 hour talking pro wrestling. We are less than 20, actually, right now, we are 24 hours away from WrestleMania 30. Tomorrow night on pay-per-view, WWE Network, cable companies,
We got there.
WrestleMania. What we are going to do for the next hour, not going to have time to do rapid fire, all that stuff. We're going to be taking your live questions out of the chat room, going to be taking your live phone calls, and giving our predictions for WrestleMania 30 coming up tomorrow night. If you haven't noticed, it's busy. You want the definition of stress?
Yes.
You're looking at it right here.
Funny, you always come on here every single week.
Yeah.
The first thing you say is, man, it's so busy. Wah, wah, wah. I put a post up on Facebook yesterday, I think it was.
Load off the chat, Lee. Yeah.
And I said, I'm not Clark. I'm not going to come on here every day and say, oh, God, it's so busy, blah, 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 blah. But today, this is just fucking ridiculous. It's busy.
Yesterday,
the kind of job we got, you got to expect it's going to be busy.
Right.
But this is insanity, what we've been dealing with the last few days.
Yesterday was extremely busy.
Worse.
It's just, it grows and it grows and it grows. I mean, basically what happened is WWE, after the Raw television tapings on Monday, they taped SmackDown Superstars main event, all that good stuff on Monday. You had the big name, top name guys, just going to have to deal. We're only here for now. The top name guys flew to New York City for the big WrestleMania 30 press conference, and then the rest of the roster, nobody went home. Everybody went directly to New Orleans for WrestleMania, and then they opened up everybody to the media, which is why you have seen videos left and right of pretty much anybody and everybody. Interviews with the Boston Herald and the New York Times and the New York Post.
Rolling Stone even got in on it.
It's
Variety, everybody.
TMZ's got stuff up. TMZ's got a camera crew. Talk to Ryan Satin. They've got a camera crew down in New Orleans this weekend. So it's just everybody's been opened up, and that's why you get the amount of news that you're getting right now.
Plus access, it's just got every goddamn thing you can think of there.
When we go off the air here tonight,
did you have to get tickets to go to access? You have to pay?
No, you've got to get tickets for certain attractions, but basically, think about the Super Bowl, right, where they take a street outside the building or in the parking lot, they close it off, and they just load it up with anything WWE related, right? So
a lot of tailgating it.
Right. You kind of walk up and down the street, and there's just stuff dealing with WWE everywhere. So you get fan reports and all this other stuff. So that's why you guys have seen so much news. When we go off the air here tonight, I've got between 30 and 50 posts. I'm guessing somewhere around there. There's 22 of them ready to go that are, I wrote them in the last couple of hours. They are ready to go when we go off the air. So I know I got 22 there, and then there's probably, you're going to double, probably come close to triple that. So we're looking at about 50 posts by the time we go off the air.
You keep saying that to me like I'm supposed to be sympathetic with you.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just
I got to do all that. I got to do all that.
Yeah.
And play-by-play of the Hall of Fame.
And you got the Hall of Fame.
And columns for Frank. I got everything and more.
It's going to be crazy. So.
I'm wishing I got up early today.
Can you put up the chat room again?
It keeps distracting me, man. I get stuck reading them.
I like looking at the chat. So, we've got our live chat room on and in progress, WZROnline.com. /chat, WZROnline.com /chat. We are going to get right into it. We're going to give you all the latest news and rumors. We'll get that out of the way first from WrestleMania. If you guys want to call up at any point during the next hour, we've only got an hour with you guys tonight.
We're only talking WrestleMania or Hall of Fame.
It's all WrestleMania. It's all Hall of Fame. It's everything WrestleMania 30 today for the next hour. So, and then we're going to give our predictions. We'll come back here on Tuesday night, run it down, who was, best out of whatever.
Yeah.
We'll give it down on Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be a big show for us.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Which, I already know the answer, I think. Which are you more excited for, the Hall of Fame?
WrestleMania. I know you love the Hall of Fame, though.
I'm the other way around. Yeah, I'm more excited for Hall of Fame.
I know.
Now, because me and my boss was talking with this, Mike.
Yeah.
He's there.
Right.
If I'm there, I'd be more excited for Mania because it's like the big spectacle of being and all that. But to me, it's just another wrestling show on TV, only bigger.
Well, they're going to do
the Hall of Fame is special. You only get one of those a year.
They're going to do a big red carpet ceremony too for the network, where they're going to have people basically think Oscars, right? Think of the Oscars,
or a
where
movie premiere or something.
Renee Young, Maria Menounos, and Michael Cole are going to be on the red carpet interviewing. Scott
Menounos, bro. I was just watching
Scott Hall and all those.
Yeah,
guys.
sorry. This Howard Stern thing from a while ago. Maria Menounos is working on the red carpet. She's insane.
Yeah.
She's insane.
She is hot. So
DSLs too, big old lips.
Yeah. Dick sucking lips, DSLs. All right, so they're gonna do the red carpet. So we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, we're only gonna be here for the next hour. So check out the official website of the official home of WZR TV Tuesdays, WZR TV Saturdays, WrestleMania special now. WZROnline.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well. Facebook.com/WZR Army, YouTube.com/WZR Archive, and Twitter. Go to WZROnline.com. Top navigation bar, drop down menu. It's got all the links to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. WZROnline.com, the official home of WZR TV. Alright, let's, I took some notes here, wrote them down. Real quick, some breaking news for you guys. Some breaking news. We'll run down, the latest news and rumors. We're going to be putting this stuff up on the website as soon as we go off the air here tonight. Sting. A lot of people asking, what is the latest on Sting? Is he going to be at WrestleMania? We know that Sting is in town. He's in New Orleans. There's a big WrestleCon convention ongoing today. Bill Goldberg's in town. Honky Tonk Man. Numerous legends.
There's listening. Anybody you can think of associated with wrestling is in New Orleans right now.
And that's another thing. Everybody sees all these people. Well, oh my God, Bill Goldberg's in New Orleans, so he's going to appear at WrestleMania. No, they're there for these conventions.
There's so many money-making opportunities this weekend, especially as close to New Orleans as you can get. Exactly. Everybody wants to do some kind of something because every fan that's in town, they want to go everywhere they can go. While they're
there. So the latest on Sting. This is going up on the website in about an hour from now. The original plan was for a video package to air tomorrow night at WrestleMania 30. In addition to that, the video package was going to air that Sting was coming to WWE. Then there was talk about him appearing on Raw this coming Monday. So a video package for Sting at WrestleMania 30. Possibly appearing on Raw this Monday. Don't have it confirmed just yet, but don't be surprised as the original. My gut says no, because they're going to have Austin. There's talk that The Rock may be flying into New Orleans, may appear live on the pay-per-view. If Rock doesn't appear live, then it'll be a pre-taped segment. But Sting, the original plan was for a video package to air tomorrow night at WrestleMania, and then for him to appear on Raw the following night.
That was what I was mainly asking. Your gut about Raw.
My gut about Raw.
They always like to have something big.
I know.
They announced Rock Cena the one year. Lesnar came out of nowhere the next year. They always try and do something on the post-Raw. My gut says, in case you get care, you haven't asked me, Sting's going to be at Raw.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
That's the gut instinct. Or Punk or something big.
Now, would they announce that, do like a year-long build where Sting versus Taker?
I think the only thing they would do is say Sting will be in action at WrestleMania 31. They won't say who.
Something like that. Yeah,
save the announcement for something,
It'd be a cool moment to have Sting, a video package air at WrestleMania, and then have him, even if it said Sting coming to Raw tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Get people gotta tune into Raw to find out, wow, Sting's gonna be on Raw. I gotta tune in to find out what happens.
And I'm very against doing things just for surprise sake to get the big pop, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's a situation where if you're gonna do Sting at Raw, don't do a video package on Sunday. Let everybody be like, oh shit, when he comes out on Raw. But from the business point of view, and I'm always the first to say this, and I don't know why I'm disagreeing with my own philosophy here. You should, if you got something like that set for your TV, promote the fuck out of it.
You've got not only that, dude, but you have your most diehard loyal fans that are going to be watching WrestleMania. And if they find out Sting is going to be on Raw the following night,
Yeah.
Almost every one of them are going to tune into Raw. They're tuning in anyway.
I think that'll be the mindset, too. Right. That's why they do those surprises. Like, well, everybody's tuning in anyway. Let's give them a reason to tune in the following week.
Right. You just put this up. I don't have it on my websites yet, but it's been talk in, they started doing the tease, and then it was like they dropped it, and we haven't heard anything about it since. The Real Americans are scheduled to split this Monday on Raw or tomorrow night. They may do a big tease tomorrow night, and then the official breakup.
Yeah, they started in the match like somebody like Cesaro cost Swagger the pin, or vice versa, or something. One of them cost the other the win and the titles.
Right.
And then Monday you get the official, beatdown or whatever.
Mick Foley came out on Facebook and said that he expected a big breakout moment for Cesaro on Monday's Raw. It was a pretty bold prediction. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
I doubt it.
As of right now, Cesaro.
No, I don't doubt that he'll have a big moment, but I doubt Foley knows something extra.
Right.
He just likes to make claims.
So it looks like they are going to go, like you said, with the Real American split.
I heard either Sunday or Monday. Now they could, you know how they are. They change their minds and plans 100 times. But the last I heard, Sunday, Monday, they're doing that. So
time limits for WrestleMania 30 matches. The latest on that
I heard that, they're
top
giving,
matches.
They're giving Triple H and Daniel Bryan the most time,
right?
Because they schedule it out. Now almost every time the matches will go over.
Right.
This thing is you don't want to go too far over. I remember one year Rock and Hogan, WrestleMania 18, they went way fucking over.
Yeah.
Are we taking calls in the middle of this shit?
Go ahead, man. We'll take them.
We'll get back to that in a second. Caller, you're on the air. You're on the WZR TV.
But they are. So the top matches, like you said,
Daniel Bryan, Triple H gets the most time, and then I heard the other two matches that they're really planning on giving a lot of time, which surprised me. Cena Wyatt, and obviously the main event for the title, Batista Orton.
Taker Brock's going to get a ton of time as well. Always does.
See, I wasn't told that, but I added that anyway because obviously they're going to give that time. Yeah.
I'd say 25, 30 minutes for a match like that. You know what I mean? What's the speaking of Daniel Bryan and Triple H, there was talk as of a couple of days ago, they may add a stipulation to that match where it would be a no disqualification or no submissions match coming up tomorrow night. No submissions. Huh. Daniel Bryan's got the S-Lock. Right. Whatever. So we'll see if they add that stipulation, no disqualification or no submissions, some sort of stipulation added to Daniel Bryan against Triple H. Main thing everybody's talking, let's ignore it. Main thing everybody's talking about, CM Punk. What's the latest on CM Punk?
This really pisses me off too because it's one of those where I'm assuming it's the same guy who's going to hang up. Caller, you're on the air?
Hey, I'd just like to ask, do you think CM Punk will make a surprise appearance at WrestleMania tomorrow?
We're going to get into it right now, man. It's a good question. CM Punk, what's the latest?
The thing that pisses me off is I don't want any rumors of Punk. If he's there, great, be surprised. But I don't want to go in like Chicago Raw. I was fully expecting him to be there, and because he didn't show up, it was a great show if you remember that night. That particular Raw, it was an awesome show. But because I was waiting for Punk the whole night and he never showed up, at the end of the day when I turned the TV off, I was like kind of disappointed. Yeah. So I don't want to expect CM Punk and have it ruin the show if he doesn't show up. So I'm just not even thinking about it. But you can run down what's the scuttlebutt.
CM Punk was spotted scuttlebutt. I've heard of that before. Scuttlebutt. CM Punk was in Illinois last night, close to his hometown. Lives in Chicago. He was at a rock band concert. Can't remember the name of the band. Against Me.
I've never even heard of the group.
I think it's a rock band, but he was at a concert. Photos, we put them up on the website. He appeared on stage with the band, so we know that he was in Illinois last night. Of course, the guy could jump on an airplane, take a quick flight to New Orleans, and could be there in 3 or 4 hours. So that really doesn't mean anything. But as of last night, he wasn't at Access, and he was still in the state of Illinois. So we'll have to wait and see. We're real quick. Caller, you're live on WZR TV. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm calling from Portugal.
Portugal, wow.
I love you. Yes, just to say I love your work, guys. Always watching through the night. Let's get ready for WrestleMania, man.
Let's do it, man. Thanks for the support, bro. I appreciate the nice comments. CM Punk.
That's a first from Portugal.
From Portugal, all the way from Portugal.
Yeah, a lot of UK, crazy, a lot of Canada, all that stuff, but Portugal.
So CM Punk was at a rock concert last night. Listen, there were some reports on some websites today that an idea was pitched, and an idea. Listen, Steve Austin came out in an interview and said, "Listen, the only way that I would appear at WrestleMania is if they came up with an idea for me that made sense, or that would make sense,
into, or whatever
he could sink his teeth into." He has accepted whatever that is. He confirmed to TMZ, and then WWE made it official on their website that Steve Austin is going to appear at WrestleMania 30. There's been some reports that Austin may do something. CM Punk's out there. Austin gives him
you should run that down real quick. What was the...
Austin would basically give him a stunner, and then that would set up a match probably for next year's WrestleMania. I mean, if Steve Austin's going to work another match, it's going to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's going to be at WrestleMania. He's getting up there in age, so you would think WrestleMania 31. And Austin has said that if he were to work one more match, he'd wanted to be with a guy in, CM Punk.
Or John Cena, I think he said, too.
Or Cena, okay.
Yeah.
So, now, with CM Punk, can they say, hey, listen, Punk, we know you didn't get what you wanted. You know you didn't main event WrestleMania. They've had time to cool off. It's WrestleMania time. Punk is thinking 70, 80,000 people. If I can't get the main event match that I wanted at WrestleMania, what's the next best thing to be able to return to WWE for? A match with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think he would love that, yeah.
I think he would eat that up. So, the fact that Austin's down for it, I think CM Punk will be down for it. Will CM Punk appear? If that's the plan, could we see CM Punk at WrestleMania 30 tomorrow night? I would say, yeah, hell yeah.
Could we?
Pun intended.
Will we?
Yeah. CM Punk at WrestleMania, okay, you say no, but what would Austin's role be at WrestleMania 30? There's got to be a reason that Austin's coming back.
Yeah, and I know he said that, and everybody's jumping on that tagline that, I wouldn't come back unless it's something, But I think people their expectations are too high. I don't think it'll be any big thing. Unless they do what you're talking
drinks
about.
Beer with Daniel Bryan, something like that?
No, because that would take away from Bryan's moment. I don't think they do that. I think
True.
it would just be a fucking segment of some kind where he gets to,
What do you think about like a Rock Austin type showdown? WrestleMania 30, they had that epic feud back in the day. It's,
only match to headline 3 WrestleMania.
Yeah, something
or actually,
like that.
It didn't headline 3. They always say that, but that one where Rock beat him, Austin's retirement match, the main event was actually Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle that night.
Right.
But, you know what I mean, 3 fucking times they were main featured matches. But, yeah, I like that idea. I don't know if they're going to do that, but that's an idea.
It'd be cool. I mean, if they could get The Rock to come in for one night, WrestleMania 30, have Rock come in, do something with Austin. Looks like Austin's confirmed for the pay-per-view, so you're going to hear that glass break tomorrow night. Austin comes out. Boom,
just
boom,
fantasy
boom.
booking here. Maybe, alright, Daniel Bryan and Triple H are fighting. Triple H is getting his ass whooped. Kane comes down, goes to screw Daniel Bryan. He comes out,
something like
Stunner
that.
Kane, Stunner Hunter, Bryan pins Hunter, and
Tell you what,
Austin
man.
helps Bryan get to the, I can see
Man,
that.
when that glass breaks, if you're in that stadium tomorrow night, when that
Going
glass
nuts, man.
breaks and Austin comes out and they got 70, 80,000 people, the pop in that arena for Austin, man, is going to be unbelievable.
I wonder if
man,
TMZ, if he was
when
supposed to
comes
tell
out.
TMZ that, because as soon as that story came out on TMZ,
WWE announced
did
it
theirs.
real quick.
So I wonder if they're like, you motherfucker, man, because how many times have TMZ scooped big things? They
I
try
know.
to keep surprises,
I know.
and then as soon as TMZ gets it,
Right.
all the media picks it up, so
Right.
WWE runs with it. They did that with Hogan's return.
Yeah.
And something else that I'm not remembering, but like two or three real big things recently.
Right.
WWE immediately goes that, but I mean, Austin said it himself. It's not like TMZ reported it,
Right.
on a source. Like Austin directly told him, "Yeah, I'm there."
Somebody, John Morgan says Austin's going to be a referee for a match. They're not going to edit matches and put Austin in. That would be a pre-advertised thing well in advance where Austin's a special guest referee for this match. Austin's going to come out and do some sort of segment. It makes sense.
Or run-in.
If they're going to, or a run-in, it makes sense, man, to do something with CM Punk. And the fact that they've announced Steve Austin as appearing on the show leads me to believe that it's not just going to be a run-in. They've got a segment planned with Steve Austin. They've confirmed that he's going to appear on the show. We know Austin's going to appear on the show. So we know that he's going to do something.
Yeah.
And if they did a run-in, that would make you think, well, then, come on. I think they've got some sort of segment with Steve Austin planned. Now, who else is in that segment? Is it CM Punk?
Could be a bunch of legends.
Something like that. Does Austin call out CM Punk and say, hey, listen, they could do something. Steve Austin walked out on WWE. Punk walked out on WWE. Bring some real-life aspect into it. Hey, you son of a bitch, I walked out. You walked out.
Man.
Something like that. Bring some real-life stuff.
I would love all that. I just don't think they're going to go that far with it. I think it'll be something pretty brief. And
do we
simple.
see CM Punk at WrestleMania?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
I hope so, but I don't think so. No.
All right. And then the last news bit, and then we got about...
And the other, real quick. I keep picturing CM Punk. I don't know why I do this, but I keep wondering, is CM Punk sitting at home or wherever the fuck he's at and thinking, with all the attention and mania fever and everybody's got it and it's big, I wonder if he's like, man, I wish I was fucking still there right now.
I know.
I keep thinking in my head, like, I wonder if he's regretting it now, like, now that WrestleMania's finally here and it's everybody's, it's big.
And you see how big it really is.
And everybody's fucking coming in for it, all the guys are coming back, and it's just this big fucking thing, and he's not part of it when he could be, like, the center of attention.
Right.
If he wouldn't have left.
Right.
I wonder.
And then there are 3 spots that remain in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
On notes now.
We know, I'm just crossing
like a fucking TV host.
As we go through it.
Stack the papers up, you know how they do it? Like they go like this, they go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, we're done with this segment. Alright, the last, we'll take a live phone call. Caller, you're live on WZR TV. What's up? Nope.
See ya.
Hung up. Got nervous. If you guys want to call us up live, we're going to give our predictions here in just a couple minutes. You guys got any late-breaking questions for WrestleMania tomorrow night? 518-712-3070. 518-712-3070. Hello?
Man, yeah.
Man, yeah.
No, it should be noted.
Yeah.
Undefeated in pay-per-view predictions for WWE so far since we started keeping
Undefeated? I don't know if you're undefeated.
Flawless. What do you say then? I haven't missed one yet.
Are you sure about that?
You've got them written down in the show file. I've only done 2 shows, Chamber and Rumble, and I was right on every single one.
Alright, not this time, buddy.
Yeah, no, they're going to throw a curveball in there somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll miss one at least.
By the way, the archive for this show, not that this matters anyways, but Daniel, I believe, is archiving right now. Yeah. So about an hour after we go off the air here tonight, this is going to be archived.
Well, no, I got to send it to him still, but he said he's going to, because he's in UK, he said he's going to stay up fucking real late and make sure to get it as soon as possible because he knows it's only good for a day. And then
awesome. Hey, and not only that, but Daniel does a great job every week. Let's give it up for Jorge Romero and Ranji. 2 guys that...
I always say George Romero, but
you and I, we can't even keep up.
No.
These guys have sent more stuff on Twitter to you and I
knew
photos, videos, all of this stuff that we've put up on the websites. I mean, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the amount of stuff that Jorge and Ranjit are sending. But they have done an amazing job with the amount of tweets that they've been sending us. So
yeah, they give it
big
all
ups
the
to
pictures.
do you have
Jorge's
right Twitter handle? Yeah, if we can.
It is. Got to get right up in your face, guys. It is twitter.com.
Look at that ugly mug.
/JROMER0. That's JROMER0. Is George Romero, Jorge Romero, whatever, at Twitter. He's been doing a really, really, really good job.
Awesome job, man.
Also got to send a shout out to Daniel Humphreys, who does a great job with our YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. So
get to our live chat room, WZROnline.com.
Motherfucking
/chat, WZROnline.com/chat. We're also going to be here, our normal live show every Tuesday night. If you like what you guys hear tonight, we're here every Tuesday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time.
It's much
same place, same time. It's much different.
This feels very rushed because we've only got an hour. We have to get out of here in an hour because we got a lot to do. But
the last news bit that we have here, 3 spots remain in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial Battle Royal. Coming up tomorrow night on pay-per-view, Rob Van Dam has been rumored to be Rob Van Dam.
Oh, I meant thumbs up or thumbs down.
Go ahead.
That was a good coincidence.
Yeah.
Caller, you're in the air. What's going on? What's on your mind?
3, 2, 1, bow. Rob Van Dam's been rumored. If he doesn't appear tomorrow night, the early word that he was going to return on the post-WrestleMania Raw. So we're either going to see Rob Van Dam tomorrow night or Monday night. They could hold it off on Tuesday, have him return on SmackDown, do something up there. I would say bring him back on Raw, though.
I think he'll be in the Battle Royal.
I think he's going to be a surprise in the Battle Royal. So. Speaking of a fun surprise in the Battle Royal, the Godfather, Charles Wright, has been flown in. He is staying at the WWE Hotel in New Orleans. They are at the Roosevelt Hotel, is the official, WWE. They've got it on. They didn't have it on lockdown Thursday and Friday.
Key cards and stuff.
They've got the key cards. We put up photos of that on the websites. But as of today, the hotel is on lockdown. Fans are no longer permitted in the parking lot at the Roosevelt in New Orleans, so they've got it on lock. You can't even get in that building unless you've got an official WWE, pretty much their hotel, unless you're a guest at the hotel. So everything's on lockdown there. Hall of Fame coming up later tonight, but the Godfather is staying at WWE's hotel now. Do they have him? They're in New Orleans, so it would make sense.
New Orleans.
Charles Wright has played 2 different gimmicks in WWE.
More than 2.
More than 2.
Dude, he was... I can't remember the karate guy. It was Kamikaze...
Kamala?
Not Kamala. Kamikaze. What the fuck was it? I don't know. They'll tell me in the chat. But he was like the first UFC kind of character. He was Papa Shango. He was the Godfather. He played the Pimp Godfather. He played the Godfather in the Nation of Domination. Kamikaze, whatever that name was, is going to drive me nuts if I don't.
Kamikaze.
I don't think it was Kamikaze.
That's a drink.
Yeah, I know.
Kamikaze.
It's also a kind of a pilot. The kind of.
Yeah.
Kama. Yeah, Kama. That's it.
Okay.
Kama Mustafa. That's right. Okay, so that was one of them.
All right. So anyway, there's talk that the Godfather may appear. Now, the Godfather would be the fun surprise. He comes out. He's got the ladies next to him, or they're in New Orleans. Papa Shango. Did they do something like that with the
if he comes out, it would be Godfather.
It's got to be the Godfather, right? The music hits. Godfather comes strutting out with the ladies on each arm. Caller, you're live on WZR TV. They're hanging up on us tonight, man. 518-712-3070. 518-712-3070. Live chat room on and in progress. WZROnline.com/chat. He was also
the Good Father. Remember Right to Censor?
Oh, that's right.
Remember that group?
Yeah.
When they had the Parent Television, PTC, Parent Television Council.
Remember that theme? That
just a fucking annoying thing.
Dude,
I was going to ask you which, because the Hall of Fame's tonight.
Yes.
Which speech are you most anticipating?
Lita's going to be her normal
robot
self.
Yeah.
You've got to say Warrior. Warrior's just off the charts.
Warriors would be the most intriguing because he's a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
The one I'm looking forward to
Scott Hall
would be the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Right.
Yeah. And Jake Roberts will be a good one too.
Jake will be good.
Yeah.
Jake will be good.
Paul Bearer is not there, obviously.
I think his sons are going to do Paul Bearer.
Michael and Daniel Moody's.
Right.
Was what I heard at least.
I know Michael.
Yeah. No, that's a different Michael Moody.
Or no, that's the son's name. It's Daniel.
No, I know. You said you know Michael though. Dude, the Michael Moody we know is not.
Oh no, yeah. Obviously not.
That fucker broke my back too. That son of a bitch. But
yeah, in the car crash, right?
In the
car crash. Yeah. But, when Paul died, I spoke with Mike. Through email, man. He's the one that contacted me. So I didn't know he had 2 sons. I thought he just had the one. But anyway, they're scheduled to induct him tonight, so that'll be
And he wanted Taker to induct him, so it's kind of a shame. They say Taker doesn't get out of character, but we just put up pictures. WZROnline.com.
I don't have them up yet. They're going up though.
You put them in your gallery. But he's out of character at an autograph signing at Access. So if he's willing to go out of character, I guess it's because it's not on TV. I don't know.
Right. All right. So let's get into try taking it, man. Maybe fucked up. Caller, you're live on WZR TV. What's up?
Hey, can you see Vince McMahon's crew and Triple H in the Daniel Bryan match?
We're going to get into our predictions right now, brother, and we'll talk about that.
No, that sounded like Sheamus.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, huh?
A little Irish thing going on.
Irish,
but
Load up
I could see that.
Load up the card. This is what we're gonna do. We've got a half an hour to go. Exactly 30 minutes to go. We're gonna run down WrestleMania.
I haven't put
top
any
to bottom
thought into these predictions.
I haven't either.
I hope I can figure it out just off the top of my head here.
So I don't know if you can see this, but we've got Clark, Boone's over here, and sorry about my handwriting. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I got you.
Terrible handwriting. But we've got that
is terrible handwriting.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
So I got chicken scratch because I'm always typing. You know what I mean?
Me too. Sometimes I type so much I forget how to write. Sometimes
you forget.
You
right?
literally forget how certain. I mean, I can see with cursive, but even printing, I'll forget sometimes. Like, oh wait, what? Oh, that's right. You know.
So you're on one side. I'm on the other side. We'll go top to bottom.
All right.
I'll kind of scribble them down. Then we'll come on here on Tuesday night. We'll go through the card from top to bottom, and we'll see how we did.
So far, I haven't missed one.
All right. So
I got to keep the record alive.
the first match
Pre-show
that we will start out with is the pre-show match. We've got the Uso brothers against the Los Matadores, against the Real Americans, against Curtis, Axel, and Ryback. Now, we just got done talking about a split between the Real Americans. They're probably, like you said, probably going to tease it tomorrow night, and then Monday, boom, they go at it, and the split is so. I've got to rule them out.
Man, and that was my favorite, too. Because I did a column with predictions for WrestleMania.com. Check it out, WrestleMania.com. And they were my pick.
Right.
But I even noted in there that I think they might start the breakup before I was even told this.
Right.
So I still picked him. Why did I pick him?
Now,
I think.
Let me ask you this. The Los Matadores, for one reason or another, first of all, there's a lot of tag teams in WWE. Cody Rhodes and Goldust, for example. And for some reason, they threw the Los Matadores in here, and they did it on Raw the week before, and it seems like there's something about the Los Matadores, where they keep throwing these guys in these matches, and nobody really expects them to be there, and you're kind of wondering, why are they there?
I think they're in there just for work rate.
For work rate?
Yeah, they're good. You know, maybe because they're all big guys. Swagger's huge. Ryback's huge. The Usos are big boys. Curtis Axel's kind of a big boy.
Right.
So you throw, two smaller, fast guys in there, and it help the quality of the match. But I don't know, man. I don't see Matadors. I think you can rule them out.
I gotta go Usos here.
You can rule out Real Americans, so it comes down to Ryback, Usos.
I'm gonna go Usos.
I see them starting the show off with a title change, but...
Do you on the pre-show?
I would just to get the fucking momentum going. Oh man, titles are already changing hands.
They do that on regular pay-per-views, but I think WrestleMania is already big enough where I don't think you need that hot title change to get people. Oh my god,
I don't need it, but I know they like to do that kind of thing. So it really makes this is the hardest one to pick. I think of the whole fucking show.
I think it's an easy one. I'm gonna go Usos. What do you guys think in the chat room?
I'm leaning towards Usos, but fuck, man, I don't know. I want to say Ryback too.
Maybe some plans for Ryback? What do you think, man?
Shit. I'm going to say... I'll say Usos.
We'll say the Usos. I think that's a smart pick. They're not high. They haven't been high on Curtis Axel. I mean, they gave him the Paul Heyman thing.
Yeah.
Pulled the carpet, pulled the rug out from under him.
I'm going to say Usos. I'm playing it safe.
Alright, play it safe there.
We don't have the official bout order yet. We don't have the official bout order yet, but I guess we'll just go with what I wrote down. The next one would be the 30-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And I don't even remember who's all in it, but I already know my picks. So.
The obvious pick, everybody thinks it makes the most sense, is the Big Show.
Yeah. I've been saying that since they made the match. I said Big Show, Andre Jr.
I'm going a different route here, and I'm probably going to regret it because I'm thinking, everybody's thinking Big Show. I'm going to say it comes down to the Big Show and Alexander Rusev. And I'm saying... And I'm probably going to be wrong here, and I'll freely admit that. I'm going to say Rusev. I think they've got big plans for Rusev. We've seen vignettes over the last couple of weeks. We've seen him cut a promo on stage. We saw him at the Royal Rumble, and they made him out to be a beast. I think they're high on this Rusev guy, and what better way for the next year for him to carry around that trophy and brag, I'm the guy
that really going to carry that fucking thing around?
Well, they're supposed to carry it for a year. It's not a big trophy.
I heard it was.
It's not.
I've seen them painting it, and it didn't look that big, but I heard it's a couple feet.
They had a big real life thing
I know.
of Andre.
I'm talking about the actual trophy. I put the pictures of them painting it.
Looked like a regular trophy to me.
It did, but I've heard that it's a couple feet. But alright, so either way, I didn't know they were carrying it around the whole fucking time, so they win it.
So I'm gonna say, and then load up the chat too while we give our predictions. So Clark, I'm gonna go Rusev here.
Alright. I'll say this much. I hope you're right. I hope they use the match to make a star. Give somebody a rub out of the victory, not just, But at the end of the day, I see Andre Jr. I say Big Show wins.
The Big Show?
Yeah.
Alright, so Boone says the Big Show in the Battle Royal. And then pull up, once we get the next match, pull up the chat so we can see these guys too. The next matchup is going to be the Vicky Guerrera, at least on our list. It's going to be the Vicky Guerrera Divas Battle Royal. Before we get to that, we'll take a live phone call. Caller, you're live on WZR TV. What's up?
What's going on, Clark? It's Rygo.
How you doing, man?
Who is it?
I just want to let you know that officially, Rusev isn't in the Rumble right now.
He's not in there?
No, they haven't officially announced him. No, there's 3 spots still remaining, and many people expect he'll be one of them, but he hasn't been officially confirmed yet for that match.
He's not in there?
Not officially.
He did
not
cut
announced,
a promo.
but everybody thinks he is.
He did cut a promo saying he was going to be in there, and then nothing happened with that. But he did do a thing where he said he was going to be in it.
Well, let me get a backup pick then.
No backup pick.
Well, wait a minute. If Rusev is in there...
Pick.
Wait a minute. If Rusev's in the match, I'm taking Rusev to win. But if he's not in the match, then I'm wrong.
You gotta guess.
You're not going to give me a backup in case Rusev's not in the match?
I don't get a backup. Why do you get a backup?
What are you talking about? Dude, you got to give me somebody. If Rusev's not in there, I got to at least have a pick. You got to give me a pick.
That's your pick.
All right, fuck it.
Take your backup. Who do you want as a backup?
No, I'm not going to take a backup.
I guess 2 chances to be right here. Who's your backup? Go ahead, who's your backup?
Wait a minute. 2 chances to be right. If Rusev's in the match, my backup doesn't count.
Okay.
If Rusev's not in the match, then I got 1 chance still with the other guy that I'm going to pick.
Great point. Who's your
I'm
backup?
going to pick the Big Show as my backup.
This fucking guy. All right, so if Rusev's in there, if Rusev's in there and Big Show wins, you're not right. You're wrong.
If Rusev's in there and Big Show wins, Big Show won, and I'm not right.
Fair.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anything else, Rego?
No, just enjoy the show tomorrow night, guys.
You too, man.
Brother. You too. All right, so what do you guys think in the chat room? Who do you guys think is going to win the
throwing out every
Giant
name
Battle
you're
Royal? I saw a lot of Sheamuses in there.
There was a couple of Sheamuses, a couple Zigglers, Zack Ryders, a couple people picked Jinder Mahal. It was
Jinder Mahal.
Just goofy shit, yeah.
All right, so we got the Vicky Guerrero Divas Invitational match. I gotta say, if CM Punk comes back, I think AJ is probably gonna. You know what? Fuck all that. We're gonna see a title change here, and I liked your idea where Daniel Bryan would win the WWE title later in the night, and then Brie Bella, so it would be the night. Not only that, but you've got the wedding of Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan coming up this Friday after WrestleMania. I'm taking Brie Bella here, man.
Caller, you. And then he hangs up.
Alright.
I'm getting sick of these calls, man.
Wah.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm torn on this
Brie
one.
Bella.
I want to say AJ Lee, but I'm like you. I think they want to switch the title here. It's either going to be Brie Bella or Naomi.
Naomi was the original plan.
Yeah.
They were going to put
But they haven't really given any indications towards that. They did the Lumberjill match on Raw. I'll say... Fuck, I want to say AJ Lee so bad. I'm going to say AJ Lee.
AJ Lee.
Wait, let me think.
I already wrote it down.
That doesn't mean anything. You got to do your backup 20 minutes later. He spends 20 minutes explaining his pick, and I can't think for a second. You know what? I'm going to play it just this way. Since you picked Brie Bella, I'll pick it too, and if I'm wrong, we're both wrong. I'm going Brie Bella.
Brie Bella?
Yeah, I'm going Brie Bella.
Alright, we'll go Brie Bella.
But just for the record, I want to note that I think AJ Lee might keep it. But whatever.
There ain't no notes.
Anyways.
All right.
It's just backup.
Get out of here. That backup pick is
backup.
fair. That's a fair. That is a fair pick. If Rusev's not in there, then I got no chance. If Rusev's in there and I got the Big Show as a back, it doesn't matter. Big Show, I don't get the Big Show because I picked Rusev. I'm gonna fucking slap you in the lips, bro. I'm gonna slap you in the
throat
lips
last week, but
I'll chop you in the fucking lips.
we got a
this week.
6-man here. Who you going? Easiest match to pick on
the Shield against the New Age Outlaws that came. We gotta go to Shield here.
Yeah, second easiest match to pick, I should say.
Right.
Or third easiest.
Alright.
I'm going Shield too.
Alright, so we're both taking the
If they don't give the Shield this, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could always angle out of it and
Did they tease the split?
They could always angle out of it and have like the split cost them the match or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I could see that happening actually. But I'm gonna play it safe. Go Shield.
John Cena against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania.
It's a tough
You know what? I know. I sense sarcasm there.
No, I'm dead serious.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah, that's a tough one.
I gotta say, Bray Wyatt is, a new star that they built. Triple H is the reason behind Bray.
Having him lose his first match at WrestleMania doesn't do him any favors.
It is Super Cena. It's WrestleMania.
Look at it this way: if Cena loses, does it hurt him? No. If Bray Wyatt loses, does it hurt him? Yeah.
It's a big moment for Bray. You know what?
If Cena wins, does it help him? Not really. If Bray Wyatt wins, does it help him? Fuck yeah.
I'm split 50-50 on this, so I'm going to let you make the pick.
Okay.
And whoever you choose, I will take the opposite. Because I'm that...
I want, and I hope Bray Wyatt wins, but I'm picking John Cena, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I think the match should be going along, blah, 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 blah. Damn. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
But no, I think Rowan and Harper, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, get involved somewhere near the end of the match. Hogan comes out to make the save, leading Cena to victory. So I'm picking Jonathan
Cena and Hogan do the pose
off. I see John Cena winning that match.
WrestleMania, it makes for a cool moment. The old legend.
And if Hogan's going to throw any punches at the show, what match would make more sense?
It would be here.
Yeah.
It would be here.
So I'm going John Cena.
Alright, I will pick Bray Wyatt, and I think
I hope
Bray...
you're right. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think if Bray gets the win over Cena here, and of course, listen, it's probably unlikely. I mean, it's Cena, it's WrestleMania, like Boone said. If Hogan does come out, makes for a cool moment. Cena,
by all accounts, like you said, Bray Wyatt really should win this match.
Who deserves it? Who needs it more?
Yes.
John Cena.
Who should win, and who will win? Who should win? Bray Wyatt. Who will win?
Right.
John Cena.
You're probably right, but I'll pick Bray in hopes that Bray does get a WrestleMania moment.
It's another thing to look at. John Cena's 1-1 in his last 2 WrestleManias with The Rock.
Right.
So is he going to go 1-2 out of 3? I don't see that either. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really think Cena's going to be super.
We've got the Streak against the Beast.
The Beast versus the Streak.
Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, I think we all know.
Yes.
We've got to both take under...
Whoa, easy. I didn't say that.
Get out of here.
Well, I will say this. There is some scuttlebutt that Taker might be retiring. And if he is, and the plan is to end the streak, it's possible.
Not going to end to a guy like Brock Lesnar.
I agree. I'm just saying. That's what I've been hearing whispers, that it's possible. Caller, you're on the air. Well, what's going on? What's on your mind?
Hey guys, first of all, I want to say I love the show, listen to you guys every week, and I call once a year to make a prediction.
Attaboy, man.
All right, let's hear the prediction.
Which is usually wrong. You guys are very insightful also. I love the analysis. On the match with John Cena, which is so far down in the card, I really can't believe that he has slipped so far from
it is weird.
From the high-level profile. But I believe Sister Abigail will make the appearance and seal the win for Bray Wyatt.
Now, Sister Abigail is in the finisher, or Sister Abigail is in...
appears as Sister.
Somebody appears as the Sister Abigail.
New diva. Playing the character of Sister Abigail.
That would be really cool. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. Do I think it's going to happen? No. But I think it would be really awesome, yeah.
Let's see what happens. Enjoy the show, and I'll catch you guys in a year.
All right, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
I appreciate the nice comments, too, man. Be good.
Good hearing from our one-time caller.
Yeah, well, he listens every week. He only calls once a year for a prediction.
You know what? They're right in the chat. Ranjit, who always has good predictions, he says Paige would make a perfect Sister Abigail. She got that goth.
She's got that goth look.
Yeah.
She does have that goth
and it
look.
would be a good touch to the Wyatt family to add like a creepy valley. Not the pretty Barbie doll.
But in recent weeks leading up to WrestleMania, they really haven't put the focus on Sister Abigail.
No,
you would think that if they were going to have somebody like that debut, Bray would have kind of referenced the sister's coming, Abigail's coming, something like that. A subtle tease. I'm not saying come right out and say it, but subtle teases.
Put more attention on the fact that they're because like the one week they had him talking to an empty chair. And it was supposed to be Sister Abigail that he was talking to.
Right.
Do stuff like that. Yeah, that would have made more sense. That's why I said I don't see it happening, but I think it's a really cool idea if they do it.
Yeah,
really cool.
No doubt. All right, so we're both picking the Undertaker. By the way, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. I mean, listen, every single year they go through the match, right? And about 25, 30 minutes into the match, you get the spot where Lesnar will take an F5 and he'll kick out, and then Lesnar will take another F5 and he'll kick out.
I'm a Taker.
Or Lesnar will hit an F5, Taker will kick out, right? And then it'll be like the Undertaker will hit a tombstone and Brock will kick out.
Finishes.
It'll be false finish after false finish, and you'll be like, wow, man. I guarantee. I'm going to say Brock Lesnar takes 2 tombstone pile drivers and kicks out of both of them. And on the third tombstone pile driver, that's where he gets the pin.
I'm not going to sit here and predict the way they're going to.
He's going to do 3 tombstone pile drivers. Brock kicks out of the first 2. On the third one, man. That's it.
I love how specific you get with your predictions.
We'll see if
I'm
I'm
right.
You're
putting your balls out there.
See if I'm right.
You got to respect it, but no, I'm not going to sit here and predict.
Do you think that Brock Lesnar will at least kick out of 1 tombstone pile driver? How about 2?
Maybe.
How about 2?
I don't know. At least 1, yeah. But how the hell do I know how many false finishes they're doing and what moves they're going to do them with? He's got the choke slam.
I'm adding a little extra into it.
He's got the last ride. He's got everything else. But yeah, I have no idea. But somebody threw out a scenario. I think it was on Facebook, and they said, "What if CM Punk comes back in this match?" Because they always do a spot in his matches, like you said, where you're supposed to give people, because everybody knows Taker's winning, and he's keeping the streak alive. So the whole point of the streak in that match at WrestleMania every year is to have a spot where people think, "Holy shit, it's gonna end." Mm-hmm. The one year, a great example was Shawn Michaels was the special referee. It might have even been 2 years ago or 3. It was 2 years ago. It was in Hell in a Cell. Shawn Michaels, special referee, super kicks Taker straight into a pedigree.
Right.
1, 2, oh! And everybody was like, "Holy fuck!" You want to if you can give fans one moment in that match, and that's your whole goal. That should be your whole goal. Give fans one moment where they actually think for a split second, the fucking streak's about to end.
And they will tomorrow night.
Now, if you have, what better way than to have CM Punk, Paul Heyman guy, blah, 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 come out,
Brock
and
Lesnar,
last year's Taker opponent, who failed to get it done, come back to try and screw him, and, somebody suggested that to me, and do I think it's going to happen? No, but I think that would be a really cool way to build the expectation from the fans that, holy shit,
I like it,
but it's not going to happen.
I think if CM Punk's on that show, if CM Punk returns tomorrow night at WrestleMania, there'll be something
more
between
meaningful
CM Punk and Steve Austin. It'll be CM Punk and Steve Austin, something along those lines. If CM Punk does return tomorrow night, so we'll see. Daniel Bryan and Triple H. I think we both agree here and on the main event. We're going to say Daniel Bryan.
Taking Daniel Bryan in this one.
Right.
Main event, got to go Daniel Bryan as well, yeah. I don't think there's any way else to end the show than to have him doing the yes thing, and that's the last image we see. With the title,
and then
titles.
We'll just put Daniel Bryan for both of us, right?
That's the predictions.
All right. And by the way, I think Triple H and Daniel Bryan, it's going to be a great match. Talk about giving that about a half an hour, if not longer, for that match alone.
At least 20, 25 minutes.
I mean, basically what needs to happen here, if Triple H defeats Daniel Bryan, that's going to be earlier in the show, right? Daniel Bryan against Triple H. Hell, it may even open the pay-per-view. I don't think it will. I think it'll be a match or two in, maybe 2 or 3 matches into WrestleMania. But, listen, Daniel Bryan needs to defeat Triple H, because if he doesn't, the crowd's going to be dead, or it's going to, not dead, you're going to have 70,000 people there,
Pissed
but
off.
the life is going to be taken out of the crowd, knowing that Daniel Bryan's not going to be in the main event later tonight.
I don't think the life would be taken out of the crowd. I just think it would turn into a very negative energy throughout the rest of the show.
And that's not what they want.
No.
So by having Daniel Bryan defeat Triple H, the crowd knows we're going to see Daniel Bryan a second time later tonight in the main event.
And I brought this up either last week or the week before, but like I said, I think that's going to open the show. Triple H, Daniel Bryan. I think they want to get...
You may be right.
I don't think they want people chanting yes throughout everybody's matches and shit, so I think they say, all right, let's send him out there first. Plus, he has time to recover before the main event.
Get that out of the way.
Let's let the fans do their yeses, get all that shit out of their system so that they can enjoy the show for what it is until the main event when they're, expected to go nuts with all the,
I agree. And it's a big match to kick off the off the pay-per-view. It gets, you're going on. Not only that, but they're going to do, there's going to be a flyover. We've confirmed that the planes are going to fly over the stadium. I'm sure what they'll do is it's a closed dome, so they will, shoot outside.
Yeah.
Planes will fly over, and then they'll kind of fade into the arena.
Yeah, so that's some of the production stuff. A couple of other notes.
They'll go to America the Beautiful.
A couple of the other notes as far as production. They've got Rev Theory will probably be playing Randy Orton's theme song live. Whatever the group is that do the Wyatt family theme song, they're supposed to be there.
They're in town, right? I think.
Well, we had reported months ago, that the Wyatt family was going to have that song performed live at Mania.
Right.
Now, my thought is, if Rev Theory is going to do Randy Orton's theme live, fuck, Motorhead's got to do... Wait, Lemmy died, didn't he? No, that's the guy that replaced Ozzy. What the fuck is his name?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's gonna bug the shit out of me. Oh,
the guy that replaced Ozzy in the chat room. Let us know. Ozzy Osbourne.
Ronnie James Dio.
Okay.
Ronnie James Dio died. Yeah. So, but if Orton's gonna get live performance for his theme song, why wouldn't they have Batista and Triple H too? But Batista, does he even have lyrics on this stuff?
Well, Orton's the WWE champion, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and he's out last. Yeah, that makes sense. You're right.
Champion gets his live, but the Wyatt family, they actually sent out a tweet today. The maker of the song said, "I'm in New Orleans."
Do you know the name of the band?
I don't. But the lead singer there, or the guy that created the song, said that he was in New Orleans for WrestleMania. So it seems like we know that he's in town. So
I don't like the idea of live performances either. I think they're not. No band sounds as good live as they do on the album.
What do you think? WWE released a video, a couple of weeks ago, a week or two ago. John Cena, every year at WrestleMania, he's got this big, elaborate entrance.
Yeah.
I think last year where they had like 100 guys dressed up.
Several years ago.
Was it?
That's the one that always sticks out in my mind too. Another one that was real famous was the gangster theme.
The gangsters.
And who was it? Somebody famous. I think it was Daniel Bryan. Was one of the guys holding the Tommy gun.
Was he?
At ringside. Yeah,
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Didn't he come out in a tank one year?
That
There was something with
DX.
a tank? A
Yeah.
DX? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta be kidding me with all this shit out there, man. Kids screaming, dogs, fucking...
If you guys don't, the fire... We're getting a great dinner. That's what's cooking.
Yeah, wow.
We're getting a great dinner. The fire alarm is going off out here. But so anyways, that's our WrestleMania. Now listen, WrestleMania 30 ends. I think Daniel Bryan, he winds up, probably taking the pin on Batista or Orton. Probably Orton.
It's got to be Orton.
It's got to be Orton.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it should
have.
be. He should beat the champion clean. 1, 2, 3. Get the titles. Get his moment. Do the yeses. Fade off, and that's the last thing you say.
That's
very simple and predictable, and they don't like to do that. But you can't. But just to fucking shock people. Don't ruin.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's the one thing people are wanting to see.
The image that everybody wants to see when WrestleMania goes off the air. Daniel Bryan defeats Triple H earlier in the night, and then goes on to the main event. Daniel Bryan, go ahead.
CM Punk was the guy with the Tommy gun.
Okay.
For John Cena's entrance. Yeah.
Show goes off the air. Daniel Bryan gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan, WWE World Heavyweight Champion. After all of these months of getting screwed left and right, us ordering pay-per-views on Raw, seeing him get beat down. WrestleMania ends tomorrow night. You've got 70,000 people. Yes. As the show.
Paul Heyman's interview, bro. We were talking about that yesterday. He said, "How come there's the yes chance? There's the no chance.
There's no maybe.
Why isn't there a maybe movement? Where's the maybe chance?" And they said it would have to be a Jewish wrestler because they would go, maybe? You know what I mean? Like with the so fucking funny. Paul Heyman's a genius.
He is great, man.
Yeah.
That interview was awesome,
It
by
was
the
good,
way.
yeah.
It was
with Brian Fritz,
Brian
Between
Fritz.
the Ropes. Yeah.
He's all those interviews with Fritz yesterday. Cesaro and Daniel Bryan and Paul Heyman and all Seth Rollins, right?
Natalia, Titus O'Neil.
So hopefully WrestleMania tomorrow night goes off the air. 70,000 people doing the yes. We followed up on Raw. Now, like we said, are they going to air a Sting video package? Is Sting going to appear on Raw on Monday? And not only that, before we get out of here,
we should note that, you know, and we wrote about this a couple of different times, but WWE has contacted anyone you can think of,
anybody
that had name identity with that, you know, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Roddy Piper, Hulk Hogan,
Piper's teasing
The
on
Rock, Steve
Twitter.
Austin, like any big name you could think of has been contacted to at least make a cameo of some kind during the show because it's the 30th anniversary. So there's going to be a lot of surprises.
I gotta say, man.
Plus, we've heard about RVD. We've heard maybe CM Punk, maybe Sting. There's a bunch of shit that isn't advertised that's going to happen.
Going into WrestleMania, iffy WrestleMania, we get closer.
The buzz is growing.
Steve Austin on the show.
Yeah, the buzz is growing.
The Rock possibly on the show. The buzz,
the buzz is growing. It's always like, and even still, if you look at the
matches too.
If you look at the card on paper, it seems like a kind of card. Bryan Triple H will be awesome.
Yep.
Taker Lesnar will be awesome. Even if it's not a quality in-ring worker match, the crowd will be so hot, the atmosphere will be so electric, it'll be fun to watch. It'll be cool. Like Rock Hogan, I think Cena was the guy that said if you mute that match and watch it, it'd be garbage.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere, the crowd, and the moment feel, like that really makes a match sometimes. And I think there'll be, the Taker Lesnar will have that.
Right.
Bryan Triple H, not only will it have that, but the match will be awesome. The Shield match should be good.
Should be really good.
Cena Wyatt.
Even the main event. You mentioned
Cena Wyatt doesn't seem like it'd be great, but it'll probably be good.
Right.
The main event will be great with the crowd.
Batista,
waiting
Daniel Bryan,
to see Bryan finally
we know that Daniel Bryan
There's going to be some good matches, and like we said, on paper, it doesn't look like the most stunning WrestleMania lineup of all time.
Right.
But like you said, the buzz as we get closer to the event, it's
for the longest time, doesn't it, man?
For the longest time, it didn't feel like WrestleMania, and it didn't feel like the 30th edition, no less. But now that we're getting closer and closer, you're starting to really feel it in your gut. You know what I mean?
Everybody gets in town. Everybody arrives in New Orleans, and everybody's
stories break, pictures leak, rumors float. It just feels
Speaking
big.
of stories breaking and rumors floating and news break, all this stuff.
Pictures and videos. Where's the one place people should log on
when we go off the air here tonight? We've got 30, 40, 50 posts coming up. Photos, videos.
All of Fame
and the one place.
All kinds of shit. The one place you want to be is WZROnline.com.
My man.
He's getting it done, folks.
So listen, and you are too, brother. Your columns over on EW.
Got you hired at another gig over there.
See what I try to put the guy over a little bit, and he's going, I'm the fucking man. But he knows I'm the
rock and roll legend.
What?
Fucking super megastar.
Yeah, to fucking slap you around.
But
so listen, man. We're just getting started, man. We've got the Hall of Fame tonight. Very busy day. I mean, Monday.
I went from being very excited for the Hall of Fame to, oh man, the Hall of Fame's coming up.
You got coverage.
Because I gotta fucking sit there and write, because it's not even like writing Raw matches. You can kind of catch your breath every once in a while.
Right.
The Hall of Fame is non-stop. It's like writing 2 hours worth of promos. You'll be copying it, fuckhead. But no, it's 2 hours worth of promos. It's literally non-stop. He said this, he said this, he said this, he said this.
The Usos. Both pick the Usos.
Alright?
I got Rusev, you got the Big Show.
Yeah.
If Rusev's in the match. If not, we both got the Big Show.
Put the big battle. The fuck does that mean?
Alright, Brie Bella.
Yes.
The Shield.
Yes.
I got Bray, you got John.
Yes.
Undertaker.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
That'll do it. Stay tuned to the websites, man. The next couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, is when traffic is going to peak. The day after WrestleMania, everybody's looking for the results. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen on Raw the following night. thank you guys, man. Traffic on the websites these last couple of days has been awesome. We're working as hard as we possibly can. I'm only one man. He's only one man, and
but I'm damn near two. I'm so fucking great.
I'm damn near three. Then if you're
I'll give you
near
that
two,
respect,
I'm three. But we're doing our best, man. We're trying to get up as much stuff as possible, guys. So stay tuned to the websites, WZROnline.com. Like I said, Boone's doing his best. I'm doing my best. I'm going right back in there and getting back to work tonight. So stay tuned to the websites, man. We will see you guys Tuesday night, 8 to 10 Eastern time on WZROnline.com. Enjoy WrestleMania tomorrow night, man. This is our
Hall
Super
of Fame
Bowl.
tonight.
This is our Hall of Fame tonight.
Yeah.
This is our Super Bowl, man. This is,
the Big Daddy.
Daytona 500 of NASCAR. It's the
World
Super
Series.
Bowl of the NFL.
Yeah.
It's the World Series. This is it for us. This time, every single year, it is ridiculously busy. We knew it was coming, and we're doing our best. So stay tuned to the websites. Tons of news. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RyanClarkWZR, facebook.com/MattBooneWZR. Got all the news, photos, all that good stuff. Enjoy WrestleMania.
We want your
Hall
feedback.
of Fame tomorrow night. Feedback to tonight's show as well. Submit your WrestleMania predictions as well, guys.
Let us know what you think. Facebook.com/RyanClarkWZR, Facebook.com/MattBooneWZR. We'll put a post up asking for your feedback as soon as we go off the air here. Let us know what you thought of the special tonight. Let us know what you think of the Hall of Fame tonight. Let us know what you think of WrestleMania tomorrow. Give us your predictions if you want. Anything WrestleMania, we want to hear what you got to say. Facebook.com/RyanClarkWZR, Facebook.com/MattBooneWZR.
Enjoy WrestleMania, brother.
You too, man.
For Matt Boone,
Me.
this is Ryan Clark
Tim.
saying see you
Don't fucking touch
Tuesday night, 8 to 10 Eastern time on WZROnline.com. We love you, Army.